Welcome to Black. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Catch made in space. Look out. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touch. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass complete on a crosser. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. It's second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. What a catch! Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Larson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Larson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you showed.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. Strong game by the... Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got it in the open. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside.
And they heave it deep downfield. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touch. Caught in the backfield. It's Barrett. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, fighting. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. Touchdown. Hook. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. That is broken up and incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. 1st down and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick pass. The catch is made. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Well, obviously you're going to...
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Break. Oh, he jukes him again. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incomplete. Second down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice...
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
That quarterback put a little bit more on.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. First down and 10 now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback working with...
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Looking deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Looking for 6. And he's got... Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Crook. They get the W, but they also make a